There, this is Miss Barbara, and I'm here to do another story time for you. Today we're going to talk about ladybugs. Ladybugs, you've probably seen them around, maybe in your backyard, maybe one's even landed on you at some point. Anyway, ladybugs are red with black spots, and I have a couple of really good books for you today. So the first book is called Lucy Ladybug by Sharon King Choi. Lucy Ladybug felt that she didn't belong anywhere. "You can't be one of us," cried the other ladybugs. "You have no spots." And there she is with no spots. Lucy flew off, feeling sad and alone. By and by, she noticed Fred Frog hopping through the grass. "Fred Frog," said Lucy, "you are so beautiful with your smooth green spots. I wish I could be like you." "But, Ladybug, Lucy Ladybug," croaked Fred Frog, "you are beautiful too. You float so smoothly through the air. If you really want spots, please have one of mine. I have plenty to spare." Lucy was happy. Now she had one spot. And it's the color green. Before long, autumn arrived and the leaves turned orange, red, and yellow, then floated gently to the ground. Lucy was admiring them as Carla Caterpillar cycled by. "Carla Caterpillar," cried Lucy, "you are so beautiful with your shiny yellow spots. I wish I could be like you." "But, Lucy Ladybug," said Carla Caterpillar, "you are beautiful too. With your shiny red wings, you can fly so fast. I have lots and lots of spots. Please take one of mine." Lucy was so happy. Now she had two spots. One green, one yellow. The lands grew cold with frost and icicles as winter approached. Lucy was watching the pretty snowflakes dance in the air when Felicity Fish jumped from the pond. "Felicity Fish," called Lucy, "you are so beautiful with your sparkling blue spots. I wish I could be like you." "But, Lucy Ladybug," said Felicity Fish, "you are beautiful too. You have such lovely sparkling eyes. If spots are what you want, please have one of mine." Lucy was happy. Now she had, let's count them, 1, 2, 3 spots. One green, one yellow, and one blue. It wasn't long before spring arrived and the flowers awoke from their long slumber. Lucy was enjoying their sweet scent when she saw Bellabird. "Bellabird," called Lucy, "you are so beautiful with your dazzling white spots. I wish I could be like you." "But, Lucy Ladybug," cried Bella, "you are beautiful too. You make everyone so happy with your dazzling smile. If you'd like an extra spot, please take one of mine." Lucy was so happy. Now she had 4 spots. One green, one yellow, one blue, and one white. For the very first time, Lucy felt like a real ladybug. She smiled at the thought of her 4 spots as she made her way back home, past dazzling Bellabird, past sparkling Felicity Fish, past Carla Caterpillar, now transformed into a beautiful, shiny butterfly, and over smooth-spotted Fred Frog, jumping cheerfully through the air. Lucy returned from her journey with her 4 beautiful spots, 1 smooth green spot, 1 shiny yellow spot, 1 sparkling blue spot, and 1 dazzling white spot. She suddenly realized that she still didn't fit in with the rest of the ladybugs. Why is that? Well, what color are their spots? They're black. Her spots aren't black. But when Lucy looked around, she decided that being different was actually a good thing. And everyone agreed. It's okay to be different. Okay, now for our second book about ladybugs. This book is called Little Buggy by Kevin O'Malley. So, you want to learn to fly today, little Buggy? Okay. There's Daddy Ladybug and little Ladybug. This should be good. What's going on, Fred? He's way too little to fly. We'll see, Fred. You know, flying's not that easy. You don't just get up and go. You have to practice a bit. First, you stretch out your wings. Then you take a deep breath. Now, bend your... Are you listening? Where is that little ladybug? Who's he talking to? You gotta admit it, Fred. The kid's pretty fast. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, you're already up there. My, you sure are in a hurry. Okay, now, take a deep breath. Stretch out your wings. You think he's gonna make it? He's up! And you're up! Up. He's down. Down for the count. Maybe we should talk a bit about falling. Let me see. It's just a scrape. You'll be okay. You know, learning to fall is as important as learning to fly. Well, that's that. We can go now. Wait a second, Fred. I think the kid's going to try it again. Once, when I was a little bug, I fell. Wait, where are you going? Think he's going to try it again? Let's see. Up again? Well, that's the spirit. You can do this. I know you can. Now, just take it easy. You're up. Up. Open your wings. Watch out for that leaf. Ouch. Are you all right? I'll bet that didn't tickle. You were looking good there for a minute. Stick a fork in the kid. He's done. Where are you going? Don't give up now, little Buggy. Learning new things can be hard, but once you learn to fly, it's the greatest feeling in the world. You'll love it. Let's see if he tries again. Come on, let's try it together. I know you can do this. Hold on, Fred. The kid's not giving up. Now, relax. Take a deep breath. Stretch out your wings. Bend your knees. And 3, 2, 1. You're up. He's up flying. But watch out for that leaf. Go left. Go right. You're almost there. You did it! You're looking good. You're looking great. You're flying. I'm so proud of you. But stay close to me. There's still a lot I have to show you. Okay, hey, wait up, little Buggy. And off little Buggy goes. The end. So, if something's hard to do, should we give up? Maybe not. Maybe we should keep trying. The end. So, now that we've read a couple of books about ladybugs, we're going to do our craft. We can make our own little bugs. Now, you can make a ladybug or you can make any kind of bug from your imagination. It can be a creepy bug or a happy bug or anything like that. So I'm going to show you some samples of bugs that I made, and then I will show you how to make one. Okay, the first one is my ladybug. And as you can see, it's made out of a piece of an egg carton, some pipe cleaners, cupcake holders cut in half, and a couple of pom-poms. And that's one sample of the type of bug you can make a ladybug. Another bug I made, I thought, well, maybe you don't have pom-poms or maybe you don't have cupcake holders in your house. So let's try something a little bit more likely to be in your house. And so again, egg carton. This guy, I just took some paper, made a circle and cut it in half and then decorated it. In this case, I use stripes, but they can make stripes, they can make dots, they can make patterns, they can make anything freeform and just color it in any way they like. I used a cotton ball instead of a pom-pom, and I found two little buttons that I had in my sewing container and used those for the eyes, and then some toothpicks, which I cut the sharp edge off so it wouldn't be too sharp, and use those for the antenna. So that's another sample. And my last bug, which is my favorite one and the one I will show you how to make today, again, he's a little cutie. He was made out of an egg carton and pipe cleaners as well. But for the head, I used the top of a water bottle, just a water bottle cap. I had a little paint that I picked up in the dollar store for $1 and a brush, and was able to paint on a sort of smiley face, but a little bit devilish because of his eyebrows. And then same thing with the paper. I cut a circle out, cut it in half, but this time I glued on little pieces of yarn, some magazine paper, and some glittery wrapping paper. So those all make good choices to decorate the body with. So I'm going to show you how to make this bug right now. What you're going to need is an egg carton, scissors, something circular. In this case, I'm just using a plastic cup, which is just about the right size for the body. And I suggest, so we're going to use a bottle cap, but in this case, I'm going to have the bottle cap already painted because the paint does have to dry on that. So for this demonstration, I'll use one that already is painted in. And we also need some materials. In this case, I have some yarn and nice glittery wrapping paper, which kids tend to like. All the sparkly wrapping paper makes for a fun bug to make. Okay. So I now have my painted face on the bottle cap. And I forgot to mention, you'll also need some glue. So the first thing we're going to do is take our egg carton and open it up. And we're going to cut out one section from the egg carton. The kids should be able to do this. This one's styrofoam. The cardboard ones might be a little easier. You might have to help them with it because these scissors aren't quite as sharp as the adult ones. And so now you have a section of the egg carton that will be used for the body. Okay, the next step is going to be to take your paper. In this case, I'm just using a piece of white paper. take your cup for your circle, and the kids should be able to trace out the circle on the piece of paper. All right, and we have a circle that might be a little hard to see, but there's a circle there. Now we're going to take a straight edge of some sort, and we're going to cut that circle in half, and the kids can trace a straight line through the middle of the circle. All right, I think that's a little hard to see, but next, and you can help them with this, we're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut along the circle. You can show them that when they cut a circle, you need to move the paper around as they're cutting. If this is a little too hard for them, then you can obviously cut the circle out yourself. Okay, and then we have a circle. Now, there is a straight line going through the circle, and this might be easier for them to cut on their own. So we're going to cut it in half to make the two wings for the body. Okay, so now we have two semicircles, and together they make a circle. We're going to now decorate these. Now, this is where they get to be creative. They can use markers, crayons, whatever they like to use. In this case, I'm going to glue on some of those materials I talked about, some yarn and some glittery paper. And so I'm just going to use some glue and decorate that. Now pick up my glue and put some glue on the semicircles. And now just attach some of these materials. This way they can have a fuzzy bug, or you can take some leftover material with different types of textures on it, and they can decorate with that. Again, I like that glittery wrapping paper because that makes for a sparkly bug. And they can just have fun decorating. Now, when you're all done, you have a decorated semicircle, which we can then attach to our egg carton. So again, now before we do this though, if you do have pipe cleaners at home and you're going to want to make legs, I suggest that you do cut holes in the corners of the egg carton so they'll be able to put through the legs before you attach the body. I'm going to go grab a pair of scissors to do that. This one I have to use sharp scissors, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've now poked through 4 little holes, and we can have the kids now take their pipe cleaner and they can push them through the holes. It's kind of like threading their shoelaces. So it's not a bad practice for them to try this. And then they can bend them down and make legs. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing in the front. Just go through one side and then come out the other side. And bend it down, and voila, legs. All right, now we'll take some glue, put it on the top of the egg carton, contain the little piece of the egg carton, and we're going to glue on the wings, and we'll put them on, press them down, and let them dry. So now we have wings for our bug. Okay, the last piece is the head, which I've already put a face on now. What I like to do is put a little cotton ball behind it so that we'll be able to attach it to the rest of the body. And again, we need some glue. Put inside the bottle cap and press the cotton ball into the glue. Okay, and the last step now would be to take the head and glue it on to the body. And now you have a bug. And I hope you've enjoyed your craft today and the Ladybug stories. Until next time, this is Miss Barbara. Have a great day.